Hello again, everyone. If you're anything like me, you've probably been using this lockdown period to get on with some reading. Maybe you've read something that you've had on your bookshelves for a few years and never quite got around to. Personally, I've been reading War and Peace and have been following the Tolstoy Together hashtag on Twitter, a great initiative run by a professor in the States who's getting everyone to read a little bit at a time, has made this 1,200-page book a little bit easier to digest. The point of this video is not just to talk about what we're reading and enjoying at home, although I hope you're doing a lot of that. It's to talk about wider reading. You hear us recommending it quite a lot. Wider reading. How can you get ready for your A-levels and indeed for university by doing some wider reading? And where do you even look to find that wider reading in the first place? I'm going to run you through a few top places that you can try over the coming week. I've included links to a number of websites in the description for this video. Let's start firstly with the wider reading list from Causeway Education. This is a fantastic resource. The website is divided into different subject areas, and underneath each subject area you'll find a number of things you can go away and read, whether it's the websites of really important professional bodies or academic research that's been conducted in that area, or popular interpretations in the media of your particular subject. So have a flick through, you'll find 3 or 4 good things at least for your subject that you can read here. Second resource, whether you are at the stage of applying for university yet or not, you can look at the university web pages for undergraduate degrees in your subject. Under each one you will usually find a list of preliminary reading that you can do to prepare for that course. I'd recommend this for year 11s, 12s, 13s, anyone. Find the reading that you think sounds most interesting, Google it, and it might be that you've got free access to it, or you can then obviously buy it from there. Thirdly, you should check out the lists of previous winners of various book awards. The Booker Prize for Fiction would be one, and the Costa Book Awards would be another. In the Costa Book Awards particularly, you've got biography and other non-fiction texts. My final recommendation is a bit of a cheat. If you follow the Guardian link that I've posted, you can find a brilliant article which is full of great recommendations for lots of different things that you can read, whether it's the National Shelf Service, just a brilliant pun, or possibly more interesting for older readers like yourselves, the Hay Literary Festival. Run every year. They've had to go online this year with the lockdown. Check out their podcast. You can see lots of very famous, very well-known writers, fiction and non-fiction again, have contributed to the podcast. Listen to the podcast and then pick up some of the books recommended there. I would highly recommend East West Street, particularly for historians, but of interest to anyone. So there we go, there are 4 links for you to go and explore. Make the most of those, check out as many as possible. Once you've exhausted all of those, come back to me, come back to your teachers, and we can always recommend further things for you to go away and read. Enjoy!